Hey guys, it's Elaine Rosales here, and I wanted to do a quick video and tell y'all about how this week's challenge went. So this challenge for this week of the Inspiration Challenge was for me to, I picked the Black Belt Challenge, which was to spend a day with myself and pamper myself um, and really disconnect from, the phone and the kids and, uh, family life and work and all these things. And so it was very interesting of what feelings came up for me during this challenge because my first thought was, wow, how much money do I have to spend to be able to do this? And the second thing was, how much stuff I could be doing for my family if, I was not doing this. And a funny thing happened was when I actually decided that I was going to do this challenge, I kind of was like, kind of excited, but then kind of scared because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. But I kind of decided to tell myself that I was just going to go do whatever I wanted, not, judge on price or anything like that, and just really decide what I wanted to do on that day. So, what happened was that I decided that I was going to take off almost an entire day from work. So I started my morning off getting my kids ready for school, and my day started around 8 o'clock. And so the first thing I decided to do was go to exercise class. And the funny thing is, I hate to exercise, but I ended up doing it anyway because it was something for me. And I like to be able to actually just really relax after exercising. So I actually went to exercise class, came back, took a shower. I actually fell asleep for a little while, which I never get to do. And then another thing was after that, I decided that I was going to get my hair done, which you can see how cute it looks. But usually, I don't get my hair done but maybe twice a year, maybe. So this was a big step for me, was to actually go and get my hair done and actually, go without a phone, sitting under the dryer. I didn't have to look at my phone. I didn't even take my phone inside with me. I took a newspaper, had a book, and so I went in and really just spent time with myself, just thinking. And then after I did that, I went to eat at a restaurant that I don't go to very often. And I ordered whatever I wanted on the menu. And I didn't even think twice about it. And I finished that. And I really just enjoyed sitting there in the peace and quiet, not nobody asking you questions, nobody, not having to make a decision about stuff, but just doing whatever you wanted to do. And so it was really eye opening to think of how much time you actually need to spend by yourself sometimes and just let things come naturally. Um, I also went to the grocery store and I bought some fruit for breakfast, which I normally don't do that either because I was feeling a little nauseous, but I decided that I wanted watermelon, and by golly, I went to the store and bought me some freaking watermelon. And so I did that too, and that's kind of, I did everything that's not in my typical, everybody who was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm spending me time. This is my time. And so once my day was done and I actually had to go back to work, I was just kind of like thinking, everybody should do this every once in a while. Maybe once a month. You should just disconnect from everything and just really go after your time, whether it's reading a book, whether it's, spending the day at the park, whatever it is that you like, you really deserve to do it. And the reason I say that is because me as a mother for and a wife and a worker out of the home, we spend so much time giving to everybody else that you really have to take time for you and fill your cup. And you need to give people from your overflow, not from your actual cup. So you need to always be constantly filling your cup and allowing yourself to be full and humble so that when you turn around and you're actually having or wanting to actually help others, you can, and you can feel great about it. So one thing that I did, a feeling that came up, my main thing was mainly about the money. And the funny thing is with money, you have to remember that money is just an energy and it's everywhere. And this whole week I've been striving to not worry about money, and it's kind of amazing how money just shows up whenever you're not really trying hard to find it or worry about it. And so, even in my day to day, I was just like, oh, it's there, and it manifested itself, and I was able to pay for my hair to get done, and I was able to pay for my big meal that I had. And so I just want to share with you today what all I did on my day and my challenge, and it just, really made me think that you really need to spend time with yourself in creating your own personality of who you are and who you're supposed to be, and not be giving yourself to everybody else. So that was part of my challenge this week. If you have done the Inspiration Challenge, comment on the bottom of this blog. If not, highly suggest you do it. It's pretty powerful and intense. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Again, this is Elaine Rosales. Bye.